Man, guys, having watched Forbidden Door and that Tony Storm and Mina match, I got to thinking. We got our little conflicts and disagreements sometimes, right, Lou?
Yeah, because I'm always right.
Yeah, you're about to start another conflict right now. Me and the one man band don't see eye to eye all the time either. No. But I was inspired by how Tony Storm, Mina, and Mariah May got it all worked out, and maybe we need that kind of team.
Wait a minute. What?
Well,
what are you talking about, dude?
You know how that match ended, right? You know what they did, right?
Wait. No, Lou, no. I don't mean like that. I meant like maybe we go fishing or something. Jeez.
Oh. Okay. I can work with that.
Lou, why are you quiet? Never mind.
Otherwise known as the 24/7 podcast. Right over there is.
It's Ric-Hard saying I'm more of a golf guy, but if you want to catch fish, that's fine.
And that's.
Hold on a minute. Give me a second. You got ahead of me. Sorry about that.
Look.
There we are. Yeah, this is 24/7 Lou. Saying, oh man, I hate this Forbidden Door one.
And that over there is.
It's Ric-Hard again saying I thought Forbidden Door was pretty good. Too many matches, but that's a different story. I'm glad I got a point.
And myself, the one-man band, also the Forbidden Backdoor was pretty nice, I gotta say. And this is the wrestling podcast, home of super fans slapping each other with facts, opinions, and wait for it, Ric-Hard, predictions.
Yeah.
And it's also the home of Goldie and your girlfriend's favorite show. All right, man. So tonight we are starting out with Forbidden Door, not Forbidden Backdoor, although that would have been great, especially after what we saw.
My gosh.
Okay, so let me relax.
We're jumping ahead.
Yeah, I'm definitely jumping a kind of head. But yeah. Anyhow, let me digress. And we were not very excited about this show. I do remember. We were not, we weren't particularly happy about it. But, it did kind of redeem itself in some ways. Overall, okay, it's so-so. But anyhow, with that being said, I'm going to kick myself off and say, Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard!
Woo! Here we go. I've been looking forward to this for a while. First off, this scoreboard is brought to you by TFS Spot SummerSlam Trivia!
Look at that!
It's almost that time of year again.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, so get ready. Start doing your studying. Get ready. And obviously, I don't know how we feel about that pick, but since we're talking about Tony Storm, Mariah May, and all that stuff, someone would say it, but it wouldn't be me, but someone else would probably say,
"What? Stop promoting sexuality!"
Well, Forbidden Door didn't listen to that one.
Forbidden Door definitely didn't listen to that. That said, after Forbidden Door, the score stands as follows. Still in the lead, it is Main Event Jeff at 11.
Man, what a showing.
Yeah.
What a showing.
Okay, no audience noise. Got it.
Sorry. He was here.
They're shocked.
They're shocked because he's still in the lead. That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Jeez, somebody finally put the applause sign up. Okay, got it. All right. That said, after that, we've got.
Boo.
Oh, what was that? I think it cut off. What? I didn't hear you.
10 points. Lou, how
Hold on,
it
cut off for a second.
Yours cut off.
Oh man.
Hold on, they cut off for a second.
One tie to another. Look at that.
Ric-Hard, they cut off for a second. What was that? The scoreboard there you showed?
Yep. And then.
Hello, can you hear us?
Behind us at 9 points. the one-man bands.
Oh, all right.
All right, yeah. I can hear just fine, guys. I can hear you.
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just moving. I'm just trying to move this along because we got a long night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Behind got Osama bin Diesel left 5 points.
Woo.
And then behind him, we've got the randomizer at 3 points.
What a jerk.
Too many boings. We don't need more. I'm tired of that sound effect increasing in quantity. And then behind the randomizer is everyone else at 0,
Including
the Tornator.
the Tornado.
Yeah. Sorry. This is coming from someone who said, "Oh man, it'd be so easy to make predictions on this. I'd get them right all the time, the time."
Says the guy who watches 8 shows a year, maybe 9 if The Rock is on there.
I don't get it. Cody Rhodes not in this. Is in this one. You think he'd vote? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, no. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. And that
is the scoreboard. Back to you, one man. I was waiting to see.
I was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting on you. But thank you. By the way, that was great. Man, I cannot believe that. What a change in leads that we've had this year. But it's been a good year. Very, very good competitive year. It's a good showing. We're having a good time.
Everybody's neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
It's changing. There's no clear winner. Usually by this point, there's at least somebody taking it.
It's usually Lou with the runaway lead at this point, and then me and you are like right there, and then everybody else is kind of behind. But this year has been this year has been a breakout year, which is good. I like that.
Me too.
All right. So with that,
props to the head booker.
Yeah, seriously. So with that being said, it is the Forbidden Door show review, which took place where exactly? Where did Forbidden Door take place?
Long Island. Long Island.
That's right.
In my birthplace. In my birthplace of Long Island, New York, which I don't know anything of. So, all right. Highly a boy for life. All right. So let's go right into the matches. There we go. And there's our very first match, which was Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano versus Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe.
Now there were other
pre-show matches. Screw this match. Forget it. I don't even care about the other pre-show matches. This match cost me a perfect score.
Yeah,
Willow Nightingale won.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch the show, but I was fully expecting that Chris Statlander and Watanabe were gonna win.
Yeah. Especially
since Nightingale just dropped the title, I figured she would probably go on like a little bit of a skid, but I guess not. And what were your guys' thoughts? Obviously, besides Ric-Hard saying it sucked, but
well, I'm not even talking about the match quality. I'm sure it was good, but there were probably like 15 finishers hit, probably, but that's not the point.
Finish overload.
Yeah. I feel like there used to be a guy.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why. But before we get to that, there used to be a guy on a wrestling like news reporting website that his name was Stan, and the guy was known for just hitting a stopwatch when a match started, and then when the bell rang, and then when the bell rang to end the match, and he would always time the matches, and then he would also like count how many times somebody did this or somebody did that in certain shows. And he would have like a little counter thing. We need to have a guy. I don't know if the budget allows this. We need to have a guy who has like a counter that counts from start to pay-per-view for an AEW pay-per-view to the end of an AEW pay-per-view. How many finishers are hit? I'm sure it would easily hit the triple digits.
Oh yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
1,500 finishers were hit in this show.
Oh my god.
Well, with that terrible start, we had the randomizer actually go in the lead, and all of us stayed at 0 because we obviously were the smart ones and thought that the logical thing was going to happen. But then again, we are talking about AEW where logic is not there. So we're gonna leave with that. Okay, so
more on that later. More on that later.
Exactly. So the next match, Long Island's own MJF, fellow brethren, versus Hechicero. And this one, I believe, was this a consensus? Or
it was not.
No,
it was not.
the
randomizer went elsewhere.
Hechicero. So I do know that MJF came back and has had a little bit of a a tweener kind of deal. Like he's been a fan favorite, but he's been kind of pulling like the Stone Cold Steve Austin light, and
with the jean jacket.
Yeah, not only with the jean jacket, but also just working the crowd. Like the crowd loves him, but he still kind of like craps on them a little bit, but not as much. And then he's had
New York, though,
right, exactly. So he's had programs with Danny Garcia a little bit, and with Daniel Garcia. Now Hechicero, I know he said some things about him, but overall, I don't really wasn't a lot of build to this. What was your guys's thoughts?
Oh, I didn't see the match because I figured it would be pretty foregone conclusion. Sorry, MJF.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry. I looked at your opponent and my thoughts were,
I don't even know who you are.
Oh God! Truer words have never been spoken on that one.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sure you're a big deal in Japan,
or Mexico for that matter. I'm sure he's very well known. Okay, damn. Well, that was that, and then this match, which did change a little bit. If I remember, it was supposed to be the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass, right?
It was supposed to be. Well, the advertisement shows there's Hiroshi Tanahashi's gonna be tagging with them, but I think somebody changed out.
Yeah, I think it was them actually. I think Tanahashi was added onto this because I believe it was either Daddy Ass was supposed to be on here or there was somebody else. I can't remember. But then at the last minute they put Tanahashi in, which is not bad. Tanahashi is a legend. I'm not arguing that at all. But it was Tanahashi and the Acclaimed versus the Elite, which the Elite consists of Matt and Nick Jackson and Kazuchika Okada, who, by the way, is probably one of the treasures of AEW now, in my opinion. He is so good. I love the dude. He's so funny. But anyways,
I want to say one thing on this matchup. They're trying to build up AEW that history of Tanahashi versus Okada.
Yeah. They do have a lot of history.
That for fans that do not know, now they're trying to bring that up here in AEW, which
Great point.
Which is for me, I know before people were saying like Okada should have gone to WWE before and all that kind of stuff, but I think that there's a difference between with AEW and WWE. WWE would forget about that, would not even acknowledge any of that existed and create their own thing. I feel like. So that's why AEW at least lets them have that history and yet still perform here in the States and have their character build up. So that when they later go to WWE.
Yeah, great point, Lou. That's super true. Tanahashi and Okada do have a lot of history, dating back to New Japan. They both have been around for quite a while. They've held multiple championships.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with that, makes sense. What are your guys' thoughts on this match?
I didn't catch the finish, but supposedly like they went too far. The Elite went too far post match or something, and then like Billy Gunn looked especially pissed off. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I'm sure there's going to be follow up to this.
I know what did happen. I got a point.
Yeah. So
we all. This was the part of the predictions contest where we all kind of put our differences aside and just beat up on the randomizer.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Very
Well
well deserved.
deserved.
We did not want a repeat of Triple Mania.
No, we do not. God, Triple Mania. Hey. Anyways, to erase that memory. Next match was the American Dragon Bryan Danielson against Shingo Takagi it was the Owen Hart, not Owen Hats. Owen Hart's Foundation men's tournament quarterfinal. And I believe Bryan Danielson went over on this one.
Yeah, he did.
I'm pretty sure we were, pretty dialed in on that one. Bryan Danielson, technical master. We don't really have to argue that. Thoughts on this match? Anything that stood out to you, or anything that you heard?
So I got to see this match actually, and I liked that they really hyped up the fact that Danielson is both. He's insistent upon finally getting a championship because it's his last year wrestling actively, and then not only that, they were able to rekindle the underdog vibe for Danielson. It wasn't like, oh yeah, no, he's the favorite and this and that. Like, he was in jeopardy. There were parts of the match where I said, wow, like, is he about to lose? Is this the old? And I also really like the British guy, Nigel.
Oh, Nigel McGuinness, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's beefing with Danielson so much. He's just talking mad shit on the mic. He's like, look, everybody says Danielson's this amazing wrestler. Let's face facts. He's been here for 3 years. He's never held a title.
Oh wow.
And then like Taz says, bro, Nigel, I feel like you're talking so much shit. You should fight Danielson in catering.
Oh. Oh man.
He was talking so much. Like, I don't know what's going on, but Nigel McGuinness beefing with Danielson is hilarious. I hope they continue that. I just want to say that. Oh,
all right. Oh, here we go.
Yeah!
There we go. Yes, baby. There we go. All right. So, yeah, here comes the fun one. It was obviously AEW Women's World Champion Timeless Toni Storm against the Artist of Stardom champion Mina Shirakawa, which was a Women's World Championship, and apparently
Mariah May was at ringside.
Yeah, which apparently they were fighting for Mariah May, and well, I didn't watch the match, but I definitely know what happened afterwards.
That is quite a prize to fight for. The women's championship was less important than Mariah May, apparently.
No kidding. I feel like the women's championship was an afterthought compared to what was going on here. But I mean, and especially the ending, which shout out to Main Event Jeff for being. I got to tell you, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say real American, because we all know he absolutely hates Hulk Hogan. So I'm not gonna say that, but I am definitely gonna say he is pretty much G.I. Joe. He is a real American hero. So Main Event Jeff, thank you so much for putting that ending for us, for all of us to enjoy, and our chat, because there
will be a clip in the future. We were not ready, but it will be a clip that we put on our
not only the one in the ring, but the one backstage.
Yeah,
because the one backstage. Yeah,
I appreciate that after the match, Mariah May had them both settle their differences. Hey, the fight's over. You both did really well. It's so great. Let's all group kiss, because as a wise man once said,
violence has never solved anything.
Right? Make love, not war. Right?
Let me put it to you like this: violence solves nothing, but ass solves everything. Let's put it like that. because in the backstage, the true meaning of forbidden door was shown there. Forbidden back door, and let me tell you, baby, if that's forbidden, buddy, let me be cursed.
Oh my God. And Mina Shirakawa was definitely pamming it up. She's like making the face, sticking her tongue out like. I'm just like, oh boy.
Telling you, man, that was a beautiful.
That
And it was
crowd,
even more,
was just that crowd was eating it up. They were basically just saying,
Just eat the damn oranges.
or the peach in this case. Anyways,
yeah.
all right. Let me stop. Let me stop before you get canceled. Okay, so all right, next match. This is the one. This is the one that messed me up. Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr., which was a farce. It's a tragedy. I'm telling you, that was not right. They shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. That's okay.
Oh my God, Zack Sabre Jr. got his win back, dude.
He did.
I told you it was coming. However, I know you're upset. So yeah, let's just get this over with.
Yeah, it was. It's fine. You know what? I have a reputation to uphold of being the guy that goes against the grain, Hail Mary picks. And I really thought that Orange Cassidy, especially being a heel, I thought that this was going to work out, but it didn't. It didn't work out. And I had to face the consequences because this is the one that cost me. It cost me not getting the point with you guys. In this case, Ric-Hard. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It happens. I am happy for Zack Sabre Jr. You know, yeah, it's true. Orange Cassidy taking the L cost me the W. Absolutely true. But you know what? That's the name of the game. It happens. I'd rather go down in a blaze of glory and say, hey, I attempted, I failed, but you know what? I was my own man. So that's okay. So Zack Sabre Jr. got the win. Zack Sabre Jr., no question about it, that's right. I am the wrestling trivia king. Damn right.
Yeah, in this matchup, I did get to see this one,
mm-hmm.
and it was a lot of submission moves.
That was expected
because that's what Zack Sabre Jr. is good for.
He's
good at doing that. So you did have a lot of that going on in this match, and I mean, I know the scoreboard, so I'm gonna just for those of us who went with Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah,
which is
kind of interesting. Kind of interesting, Lou, that your picks are awfully similar to Main Event Jeff's.
How are they similar?
By being exactly the same.
I didn't even notice. He must be copying greatness.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Well,
go on.
Justin, he's always got like Peter Griffin would say, you have an answer for everything.
Well, this one I don't have an image for the Learning Tree versus Samoa Joe and his buddies.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
which Samoa Joe won.
Yeah. Thank God Samoa Joe was able to tell Chris Jericho,
"Party's over, Grandpa."
Yeah, look, I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of the Learning Tree gimmick. I thought he had hit a new low with the Wizard. You know, but I think I would rather him be the Wizard any day of the week than the freaking Learning Tree. You know what he's trying to like what it is with him? He's trying to do like what he did when WWE when he was in a suit and tie and he was talking all like eloquent, but like he was smart, but at the same time had that fierceness to him. He's trying to do that here, but the Learning Tree, he was like, okay, guys, thanks. But at the same time, he could be a vicious heel. That's what I feel like he's trying to do here, but it's not. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I love Chris Jericho. He's a legend. Is everybody?
Did Ric-Hard fall down?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Are you okay, bro?
I was like, what?
Did the Learning Tree just fall on you? Like what happened?
I almost fell back in my seat. You're like, I love Chris Jericho. I'm like, what?
No, I love Chris Jericho, but I don't particularly enjoy this gimmick of his. There's been a couple of gimmicks here that he's had that have been hit or miss in AEW. So
basically what you're saying is you think this gimmick of his, this current one is
that's putting it lightly. Yeah. That I mean stupid would be a very endearing term in this case. But that's fine. We'll move on from that atrocity, and we go on to this one, which, if I remember correctly, was for 2 points.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. So we had Leo Rush, who came out of retirement for the 5th time. Dante Martin, Mark Briscoe, who is the ROH World Champion, and shout out to 2016. Thank you. You and your brother were great.
Yeah.
I will always say that. And Konosuke Takeshita.
And for Phantasmo, he's not in the picture.
And Phantasmo, right? It was Phantasmo who was the one in the picture. Well, we all predicted that Jack Perry was going to be the winner, and I think that's exactly what happened, right?
Yep, that is exactly what happened. He won that title, and everybody was just like,
Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
that's exactly what Jack Perry said. He's like, I don't care.
Man, yeah, it made a lot of sense because the Elite, everybody in the Elite has a title. So now Jack Perry, I think because of this, is now the TNT champion.
Yeah.
So now everybody in the Elite has a championship. So they're basically pulling the bloodline in AEW. So
Yeah.
there you go. So, which is fine. Oh, here we go.
This is
Hey. Oh boy, this is
Oh gosh.
yeah. Well, so we come to this steaming pile.
Look, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Screw this. Stephanie Vaquer should have won. Okay, you got a problem with that? Too bad.
Well,
That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I was
everyone in attendance. Look. Sasha Banks isn't even from New York. Some guy got up in a Celtics jersey, and then New York even was like, yeah, F the Celtics chant going through the building because screw Sasha Banks' hometown or her hometown team. But Stephanie Vaquer came in, put on one hell of a match. By the way, she has 3 championships. AEW doesn't see that and go, oh man, like maybe there's something there. Maybe we should really work to sign her because she was, really good. No, instead they go with the overhyped nonsense of going, yeah, let's have Mercedes Moné win and get an extra title because nothing says. I can't even. Like, what are you, Tony Khan? You're just
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Throwing away money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, okay, sorry. Go ahead, Lou.
I'm gonna say that post match, she did say she wants a rematch for her title.
I mean,
yeah. And she better win.
Rightfully so.
Hint.
Rightfully so. I will say, look, Mercedes Hogan is definitely running wild, brother. It's only been 2 matches. Only been 2 matches in AEW, and she's got 2 titles already. Like, what the hell? Like, come on, man. Like, I understand. I understand she's a hot new commodity for the company, but I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes down to when she has to drop the titles, there's gonna be a problem. You watch what I tell you. She's gonna be upset, and she's gonna get pissy about it because that she has a history of being pissy.
Tony Khan's gonna say, "All right, Mercedes, that's it. It's time to drop the title." She's gonna be
I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
But I will say, before we move on to the next match, the winners were definitely us because we got to see Stephanie Vaquer, and Daddy likes what he sees.
And I'm gonna say this, especially screw the cameraman. Okay, stop with the damn cuts. I don't know who's head producer over there, but like. When Stephanie Vaquer's like rear end gets in a shot, don't be like, oh yeah, no, cut to the side. Make sure nobody sees it for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah,
if this was AAA, they would have zoomed in. That's the one thing the cameraman gets right at that point.
Yeah, they get it done very, very
well.
Oh
yeah, ass shot, zoom in.
Like they need to start showcasing what Chile's all about, man. Like, come on, like Chile's got a wonderful culture, like, come on, what's going on here? Like, we need to start learning our geography over here, man. Come on. All right,
let's keep going.
All right. So next match. Like Stephanie Vaquer, I hope you win your title. You're great. Anyways, moving on. This match, IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley versus Tetsuya Naito.
Oh man!
And I had a feeling. because here was my. This is the one that I told you guys. I said, here's my sentiment regarding this match. Naito was the champion, and they're about to have, I think, I think if I remember, it was either Dominion or another pay-per-view that's popping up real soon. That's a big deal for them. And of course, IWGP or IWGP Championship, NJPW doesn't want to have their title attached to somebody that's not from NJPW for that long. So that's when I figured, okay, I think it's going to be Naito's time, and that's exactly what happened.
I knew it was his time when we saw the ref and John Moxley didn't come out the Wild thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
they
did
when I
say
saw that, I was done.
Well, they
good old Red Shoes.
Red Shoes, man. Red Shoes is Red Shoes. He's a legend out there, man. So it made sense. Listen, John Moxley doesn't need to hold the IWGP Championship. I mean, it's cool that he has it, or he had it in this case, but he doesn't need it. So I think it was.
I'll tell you what John Moxley needs, and I'm going off the cuff here. This is. Look, John, if you're listening right now, here's what you need to do. You need to get, like, I don't know, Keeps or Bosley or whatever. Really, really regrow that mane, and then go back to WWE where you can make bank as Dean Ambrose and rejoin the Shield.
Well, the whole thing about him regrowing his hair, I resent that statement because I'm currently going through the hair thinning phase myself, and as a man who once had a very flowing mane in his 20s, it kind of hurts, but it is what it is. I do have.
Nah. You pull off the look, man. You pull off the look. It's all right. It's all right. The thing is, what's John Moxley gonna do? He's gonna wrestle in a hat.
Hey, new gimmick, Trucker Moxley.
Either way, that's just a suggestion, Mox. Come on. Come on. We want to see the Shield one more time.
His finisher would be the air horn.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, all right. So the Naito won this match. Yeah, that put Ric-Hard over at this point.
Yeah.
And
it's a shame that's not the overall scoreboard.
Yeah. No. No. God, that would have been so nice. But then it happens, and then so we had another match, and this was the main event.
Oh, I gotta add. I heard something about this match.
Okay.
Okay. What I heard about this matchup was the reason, because we were questioning before on the predictions, like, why have Will Ospreay faced Swerve Strickland so soon or whatever, or like in title, one has a title, the other guy has a title. The reason I seen somewhere else was that Will Ospreay was trying to like help legitimize Swerve Strickland by having the title, by having him face him as a champion, and that Swerve Strickland beats him, and because everyone thought that they were going to meet up in All In London. So
they still might.
No, well, apparently the booking is for something else to happen over there, not this matchup. Okay. But either way, Will Ospreay agreed to it because it just helps make Swerve Strickland stronger. Like, he beat that champion, he's beaten a lot of people, so it just makes him look stronger. But I don't know. To me, it was. I think this matchup was too early for this matchup. This could have been saved for All In.
Look.
Later on,
the matchup featured a lot of finishers, and that's going to be the number one gripe I always have with it.
Oh yeah.
There was also Will Ospreay threatening Prince Nana with a basically a screwdriver, I think, to just like pierce him in the chest.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, damn, like AW, we're really getting real serious real quick. He's gonna kill a man on screen. That said, there is one thing I'm gonna gripe about, which is Will Ospreay hitting the Tiger Driver, and the announce team was like, "Oh my gosh, Will Ospreay hit the Tiger Driver. He said he'd never hit that move ever again. This and that." I'm just like, dude, I've watched a lot of Will Ospreay matches in AEW lately. He's hit that move quite a few times. Like, what the heck are we talking about?
Yeah. You're right.
No
They
kidding.
tried to make it a big deal that he hit it, and I'm just like, yeah, he's hit it. I've seen plenty of matches where he's hit that. Like, what are we talking about?
Like it's not a forbidden, no pun intended. It's not a forbidden move, man. You know, it's like one of those things like that. That's something he's known for. I mean,
he hit Strickland with 4 finishers. Strickland kicked out of all of them, and then just beat him with 3 house calls.
yeah, you know, we knew it was going to be like a spot for spot kind of match. You know, it was going to be one of those things where we were going to see a whole bunch of craziness going on with these guys. And, you know,
he also did something on the table, I think, like double knees on the table or something to Will Ospreay, where it looked like Will Ospreay was basically like, oh, yeah, like he's done.
that hurt.
I forget what it was. Yeah, it looked like it hurt. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would not argue that. I mean, taking double knees like that hurts regardless. But you know, come on.
I know who I want to give double knees to. Look at that scoreboard.
That's right, baby. Woo!
I know.
11.
Well, you said you know who you give double knees to. I know who I'd give double hands to. Yeah. So I'm not talking about any of the competitors here. But anyways, with that said, that was AEW Forbidden Door. Overall, I would say maybe a C. Maybe a C grade. But, you know, we got through it. And
there were more matches that we didn't mention.
There was, but it's okay.
Yeah, we went from 11 matches to 15 matches. Way to go, AEW. Just
Yeah.
completely going overboard.
Never fails.